I keep doing weird things with a mouse. Anyway, nobody else is here yet. Woo! So, so we're just gonna have fun. So there.
Well,
We are gonna, and one of these times I'm gonna remember to mute the iPad before I go live. But today's not that day because, of course, not. How has your day been, Witch? How
oh,
you
my
doing?
day was awesome. I had, school and had rehearsal today.
Rehearsal.
Yes, for the High School Musical.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait. Are you still in high school?
No. As in, like, I'm helping out during rehearsal.
Oh,
Like, I'm part of the stage crew. Like, I'm the stage crew assistant. And then when we're done all stage crew stuff, I help the director with, like, notes and stuff when they do that. Because she doesn't have an assistant. So I told her, I was like, hey, I can go back and forth. I have experience with both. So she's like, yeah, totally. So I did that. And that usually ends around 5. So I was doing that. I'm posting a link to this in my Discord right now. So hopefully we'll get some. But at the same time, I usually try not to care of who's here and who and
I know.
Who is it, because
we're gonna have some fun solving some. Oh, hey Patrick, how
hi
you doing?
Patrick.
We're gonna have fun solving some mysteries regardless. So there.
Oh, and there's Griff Kai.
Hi. Hey Daytona, how are you, hon?
Is this in Blue's Discord?
I think I posted it there, but I don't know. We might have one more guest today, which could be Mav.
I love Mav.
And because there is a video that I saw today, and I was like,
yes, it is.
Yes, we are the trio of trouble. That's right. I love it. I love it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea.
No, totally not.
No comment. I think is the official term. Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Power back on Daytona.
Dude, there's been power outages like up in Connecticut, like where Larry is. He still does not have power. He hasn't had power all day. He's not getting it to like 10. Like all day. It's been like that. Luckily, because it rained, like it poured last night, but we still had power down here in Jersey.
Can I just do a sound check? Are you guys hearing the fans from my PC coming through?
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Say, it's not that bad. It's not like how it normally is.
I'll adjust my gain down a little bit. Is that better?
I still haven't eaten all of my wafer stuff. I'm not.
But I'm kind of used to being outnumbered at this point.
So I'm gonna have
a bit like paratroopers. They're supposed to be surrounded as the line from Bandit Brothers goes. I'm supposed to be outnumbered.
So you're calling us enemy combatants? Is this what I'm getting?
We're Americans. We're obviously enemy combatants.
Wow. That's what I don't miss about the Midwest. Because growing up in Wisconsin, we had tornadoes all the blessed. We had tornado drills growing up, not like active shooter drills.
I used to have tornadoes going over like every other day.
Wait, really? Where? You got
in Wales.
You get tornadoes in Wales?
Yes.
Not America is what you're saying.
I mean, I can show you a picture.
I thought tornadoes were just an American thing.
Oh golly. Well, they have like what, typhoons in? Is that Southern Hemisphere? Is what they call tornadoes? Typhoons.
We have typhoons go over as well. Actually,
yeah. That's in the West too. They call them typhoons. No, they're cyclones. Typhoons are hurricanes.
Yeah.
Cyclones are tornadoes. Typhoons are hurricanes.
Well, I will bring up
in not America.
I will actually bring up
in America, just like on like the west, like they'll call that on like the southwest side.
No, we don't.
Well, from what I've heard,
but we do have something fun. It's called a haboob.
There is the photo.
What is a haboob? Shut up, Mark. We're talking about haboobs. A haboob is a giant dust storm that will blot out the sun, the sky, everything. It's a haboob.
Oh well, these tornadoes will block out a lot of things.
Yes, we are still 13. Thank you.
You will have to bring it up though, Judy.
I mean,
Don't make her tech.
oh, wait. Oh,
Yes, yeah. Those are the tornadoes that we had going.
You're a dick.
You're welcome.
and I just did it. Okay, Mark, let me put it up. Okay. Gee, dang.
Yeah, we had tornadoes. They're fucking airplanes.
That's a
Mhm.
jet.
And we have the
girl.
typhoons as well.
That's did they really? Oh my gosh.
It's like freaking day after tomorrow.
I did walk right into it because I am a
Yes. Yeah.
simple country bumpkin.
Quite honestly, she should have
It
known
has
by
to deal
now,
with
but-
her boobs.
I should know this by now. So if Mav ever if he's able to he was getting his have you seen pictures of his Jurassic Park painted up Jeep? It is amazing. He has put work into this thing. It looks like it was from like they had like the cars on the rail. It's not one of those. But it's like the right brown color and the hubcaps are the Jurassic. He put some incredible work into it. I have a feeling, and this is absolute assumption on my part, nothing based in reality. I have a feeling he does what a lot of the police do in my neck of the woods, which is to do a lot of car shows.
Uh-huh.
Because as the people walk around, they get to meet you. You get to meet them. You get to make some good contacts. It's, all sorts of warm feelings going around, which is a good thing in today's day and age.
Right.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing one of those. So if he does, then I'll bring him up for the video. If not, if he doesn't make it to the stream, we'll go through the stream anyway, because dang,
Okay.
woman
I'm
is
excited.
chutzpah.
I'm excited.
Drunk as all. Yeah, and guess why Daytona likes car shows? Now, let me give you some context here. We found each other through Gish, which is Misha Collins' Greatest International Scavenger Hunt. Misha Collins played the angel Cass on Supernatural, which ran for 15 years,
Yeah.
which had a 67, 68 Impala. That was like the car. And Baby is the car's name. And Baby is a character in the show. In fact, one episode is completely from Baby's point of view.
Baby.
So somebody here, we do.
Yeah.
We do enjoy the car shows.
I tried to get into Supernatural. I could not make it past the 3rd episode.
I've never seen it.
Only because there was a scene, there was a dude in like the basement or something, and there was like, like the wash sinks for like the washer, like where the water goes in.
Yeah.
And it's like filled with this black liquid stuff. What does this dumbass do? Rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand inside. And then wonders why he's getting sucked. That was your own freaking fault. Like, nope, I can't watch it if this is going to be filled with
Yeah,
stuff.
everybody knows not to do
Can't
that.
do
You're
it.
going to pull out hair or something.
I can't do it.
Okay, so I'm a masochist. We know this. We know this. Hey, Sue Bear. Or should I say hoy? No, I like the hoy. I like the hoy.
I like hoy.
Griffkai, wait, what?
Thank you, Griff Kai.
Wait,
Thank you.
what?
Thank you.
Listen, we all know I'm a bit of a masochist. Apparently, I'm
a bit.
Thank you.
Understatement.
I just have a little bit of sadist in me too. Just a scotch, just enough to see the two brothers like constantly in a state of pain and probably.
Well, don't get me wrong. I mean, Jensen Atkins is
Ackles.
Ackles.
Get
Excuse
it
me,
right, babe.
Jensen Ackles is hot.
Jensen's
Don't get me wrong.
assholes? What?
Oh my god.
I don't know which one that is. Dean.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna
That's-
stay calm.
That is Dean, right?
Stay calm. Yes,
Okay.
Jensen Ackles played Dean,
Okay.
and Jared Padalecki played Sam.
Yeah, I'm Team Dean all the way.
Okay,
Team Dean all the way.
Listen, that's enough to forgive you, right there.
I understand how people can't be Team Dean. I don't understand. Like, even from not watching it, I don't understand how people could be Team Sam. Like, I don't get it. But hey, whatever.
Yeah, I still have
floats
no
your
idea what
boat.
you're talking about.
That's okay. That's okay, honey. You don't need to know. It's all right.
Thank you, darling.
Husa.
Absolutely, Daytona.
Husa.
Absolutely.
Husa.
Okay, I'm all right now. I'm okay. All right. It's been a day. Actually, I was watching the Rush trial in the morning.
How's that going?
Mm-hmm.
This is the trial of Hannah Gutierrez,
Mm-hmm.
or Hannah Gutierrez Reed, depending on what papers you look at.
I've used a lot
Because-
of our words in over this case, and none of them are Rust. They're more letters than that.
Oh, see, I mean, Doctor Who, absolutely. I am so glad that all I know is, about like safety on set is from YouTube University. Absolutely, positively, I will claim that. Now the people that I've been watching are not just talking heads. They're like, look, I've been, in props for 25 years, or I've been an armorer for 15 years, and blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, the corners that were cut and the chutzpah of this 24-year-old. When asked, did you get any certification as an armorer? Is there such a thing?
That's what I heard. It was the armorer's fault, not freaking
There were
Alec
actually-
Baldwin.
Let me tell you, so many people fell flat on that set. So many people. It could have been stopped so many times. The
Mhm.
first assistant AD who got a sweetheart of a deal of 6 months unsupervised probation. That's all he got. And he had to testify. The prosecutor didn't even go after him. Neither did the defense. I don't know why. He should have been torn to shreds.
The
Mhm.
armorer?
The first assistant, the first AD, the first assistant director, also was supposed to be a backstop for this. So many points along the way. I mean, Baldwin couldn't be convinced to put his phone down long enough for training. He had to have the hero gun every single time instead of a rubber, one for blocking or something. And Griff Kai is right that whether it is a prop or not, because a prop is a working gun, it's just being used by an actor and hopefully loaded with dummies or blanks. Or is that what? I didn't even realize there's a difference between blanks and dummies. There is. Shows you how much I know.
Yeah.
And-
Blanks have explosives in them.
And it's
Right, because that's what happened to Brandon Lee in The Crow. That's
Yep.
what happened to him. It was a blank, but there was still some like
wadding.
loose wadding or shrapnel or whatever.
No, that was the guy before then. Man, back in the 80s. I can't even remember who it was. He jokingly went like that, and wadding like hit the spot in the temporal bone that is the thinnest. John Eric Huxham, there you go.
I mean, blanks can still be lethal. I mean, the ones that we
the
used
gases
to fire,
being
5.56.
expelled. The gases being expelled.
They
Because
have a
the
crimped ends, but then they also have plastic put on the top to seal it.
well,
And it's that plastic that is fired out of the end. I mean,
Even-
that's lethal up to 50 meters.
even just
5.56.
the gases can
Mhm.
cause permanent damage, because like the professional armorer who had like years in the military and then years doing
Mhm.
this and then like in his 50s he looks like he's 12. It's fine, I'm not getting older. But even he was like, we've done this on a ripe tomato that where the skin is analogous to human skin.
Yeah.
And the damage the tomato takes is pretty impressive.
Mhm.
So
yeah.
even just the gases expelled and the, whatever powder wasn't burned up.
We used to do it
And-
with cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
That's quite a fun little test to do.
So many points along the way. They have all these like the armorer can halt all production just on her say if anything is wonky. So many times things were wonky. Baldwin was like, "Come on, we gotta go. Let's go. Got to have another one loaded right away. Give it to me. Give it." And like, no, you stop and you do the safety check.
Right.
Nothing. None of it.
And there was a lot of because she was two things, wasn't she? She was the armorer and
she was assistant props and part-time armorer on a Western where everybody had a gun.
Right.
That they would have her doing props when she should have been doing armorer duties, and
there should have been more than one armorer on the set.
Props are designed to look dangerous, but not be lethal.
Right.
Firearms, on the other hand,
yeah,
they're designed to kill people. That's
what I learned today is that the prop master, who has been, at least from Hannah's camp, been talked about as being Hannah's boss. She said, "Well, that's news to me. We were basically co's on everything, and I had been armorer on one movie before." Hey, Goldfish, how you doing?
Hi,
She had been armor on one film before that basically used one gun and got a couple hours of training from Seth Kenny, who is the source for all the ammunition, supposedly, on the set.
Yeah.
Like, well, just hear the different call signs that you use, cold gun, prop, blah, blah, blah. And this is how you load. Let me see if I can get the terminology right, because I don't know guns that well. Revolver? No, is revolver the kind that goes like the chamber spins?
Yeah.
Because it revolves, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
What's
it's the only handgun that you can have legally in the UK for a very good reason.
What's a Colt called? Is it just a handgun? Is that what it's called? Pistol. Okay. She didn't know the terminology either, so that makes me feel better. But the armorer didn't know the terminology. The armorer didn't know the terminology. And
you might as well have hired a kid to do that job. I mean, they did, but a literal kid, like a 10-year-old child.
When she was asked about her training, well, my dad is the industry.
Oh, dear God.
It was actually your stepdad, hence trying to take the last name Reed, even though it wasn't yours to take. And just because I've been around, what have I been around? I've been around a lot of architecture, drawing tools and thingamabobs for over 25 years because my husband at one point thought he was going to be an architect. So he's got all the doodads, all of it. I don't know how to architect.
Right.
It's like saying, everybody stand back. My father's a brain surgeon. I'm going to perform brain surgery on this person.
Yeah, exactly.
Stand back. Yeah, it doesn't work by osmosis.
I'm going to Grey's Anatomy this shit.
Okay.
This person probably has cancer. They're going to die anyway.
Right.
It's fine.
I mean, they're cadaver adjacent.
It's exploratory surgeries. Like, oh my God.
Are you sure? I'm sure if you've been near one, I'm sure you would be fine.
I want to give him the keys.
No. Uh-oh. Look out. Out. We are now in trouble.
Oh, snap.
I could
probably figure it out.
Griff guy could, absolutely. Absolutely.
I've been inside tanks. I don't know how to operate one there.
Runkles fired a tank. I'm sure he could lead the military.
I mean, I can fire a gun, as in like an artillery piece, but
boom, boom.
Nope. I can't operate a tank.
Still can't spell though. Can't spell for shit.
It's all right. Nope. It's okay. I mean, I suddenly know chemistry now too. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't even notice it.
I mean, hell, I can
said
fly a plane, but it doesn't mean that I can jump into a 747 and start flying passengers around. Like,
It's all on
it's
the
not-
levers.
It's all on the levers.
It's all on the levers.
Or do you say levers? Lever.
Levers.
All right, are we ready to like solve some? There's a mysterious death at the cursed boating lake.
Oh, the cursed boating lake.
I probably
Are we going to make sure that we have all the pages this time?
listen. You turn the page, Judy. Just say turn the page.
Wait, is there gonna be some
You got my vote, Patrick.
what was that word?
Oh, what was?
Masochist?
No,
I
No,
don't know.
no. Hold on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Invigilating.
Invigilating.
Let's
There's
try to
always
keep the invigilating to a minimum this time, please. I'm looking
Isn't
at
it
you, Witch.
invigilating?
Invigilating?
It's
I have no
invigilating.
clue.
It's
But-
invigilating.
I haven't got a clue. You're the English teacher, Judy, not me.
I'm the art teacher.
She's an art teacher.
I can fake anything. Pardon me.
I know, but because you're an art teacher, you're also qualified as an English teacher because, armor.
No.
I probably am, which is scary.
Jeez, I'm an 8. I'm probably
We got a long way to go for that one, my friend. We got a long way to go. Invigilating is.
Now, can you teach law?
Can I?
I can pretend. Mhm.
I can make it sound like I am teaching law.
Yes.
I can make it sound like I am all there. Absolutely. That's where the theater comes into play. Thank you very much. And then the politics of making you sound like you know exactly what you mean at all times.
I will actually be teaching politics to 7th graders later on in the year because my social studies teacher hates doing it. So I volunteered I would do it for her. Because she said, I hate politics. I don't know nothing about it. I'm like, boom, I got you back here. It's like, all right.
If you need a class speaker, I know of someone who took
Wait, has Judy hit 100?
no, not even close. I mean it's
When did
It's-
this happen?
I was gonna say 72. It hasn't budged.
Still budge.
So I took politics in college because I was going to be a lawyer. And then when the arthritis hit, I was like, oh, 3 years of school after this? No.
3 years. Blimey, mine's 6.
Oh, dude.
Mm.
Of course not in America, because we just want to crank stuff out
In-
quickly. Doctors,
My
lawyers.
assignment
yeah.
that I was doing last night, all night, was a 1,500-word essay on police accountability, among other things.
What
And
kind?
That's be a walk in the park for you, though. With all
it was a
talk
walk in the
about.
park, but basically, by the time I got to my 3rd week of law school, I'd already heard too much about police accountability to really care at this point.
Well, I had learned the academic way that politics works. Then I did a Senate internship and found out
wow.
how it really works. There's just a skosh of difference between the academic versus reality. Just a
Mhm.
skosh.
I would.
It's the same in British politics. Basically, they just sleep with each other and ignore COVID rules.
I feel like that's the same here.
Probably.
And well, I mean, the lobbyists here. That's as an unpaid intern. My legislative aide got scheduled for too many meetings and for some strange reason couldn't be in 2 places at once. So she said, here's a notebook, take notes, find out what they want. I said, oh, okay. And I went in a place that I wasn't allowed to go normally. And I grew up in Wisconsin. It was one of the big dairy food item producers who didn't like how a proposed law would impact their ability to make money.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
so it was, so this is what we need the senator to do. Okay, taking notes dutifully. And when I got back, I was like, oh, I need a shower.
Yeah.
I need a shower.
Griff Kai, is that a Hamilton reference you just did?
I mean, that's a phrase that has been around for quite a while. But
I know,
Hamilton-
but it's also in one of my favorite songs.
Hey,
Hi, James.
Oh, hi, James. Yeah.
Screw Mark.
I see how it is.
That's what happens when you're not on camera.
Dang.
Well, there's a reason I'm not on camera, and that's because I'm doing something that YouTube doesn't necessarily like. And
It's also like 1:30 your time, right?
it is.
Oh, he's up
1:25.
till like 5. He's on Eastern Standard Time. He's on my. He's on my time.
Dang.
In fact,
Hold on,
usually
Mike.
I'm up after she is. She
Yeah.
goes to bed, and I'm still up for like 6 hours afterwards.
Yeah.
And then I wake up in the morning to say good morning to her.
Okay. Alrighty then. All right. So we're gonna start the boating lake, and I'm gonna remember to keep turning pages until I see the next story actually begin. Just
Good call.
Feel feel free to just say keep reading, Judy. Just keep reading.
I'm not even going to do his accent.
All right.
Hi.
There he is.
Yeah,
Okay, this it's
I'm on
I was
edge.
like this isn't how a story starts, but this is how this story starts. Oh, nothing much. Inspector Symes says when you and Medea Thorne meet him for coffee, just the latest murder. Strange case, a body pulled out of the Oats Park boating lake 2 weeks ago.
Are you sure this is the first page?
Look, I
I'm just saying. I'm
checked
just
carefully.
okay. I'll trust you.
Valid question.
Take the word
you
for it.
won't, but it's a valid question.
This is about
Foundation,
Objection,
objection, grounds, coffee.
objection, grounds.
These names are gonna kill me, Mark. You're gonna
Oh,
have to
gosh.
help me with the names. A man. Okay.
Amanda Hug and Kiss.
A man name of
Solving murder mysteries.
Bertram Shingle.
Hey, Lisa.
Okay, I mean at least the last name.
That was the
Hey,
easy one.
Lisa.
Bertram
Bertram
Shingle.
Shingle, an estate agent and local history buff, who had previously been accused of blackmailing a
Hell
client,
yes.
though the charges had dropped.
Blackmailing what?
Blackmailing a client.
Oh.
Drowned as well as stabbed multiple times, it seems the murder weapon can't be identified as yet. In fact, the lacerations seem to vary. Okay, Amanda Hug and Kiss, James. James. I'm gonna put you in timeout, James.
Just to clarify, not even sorry.
Well, at first we were stumped, to be honest. Nothing much to go on at all. Shingle seemed a diligent type, but not invigilated. Well enough liked, considering his profession. According to Mr. Pips, his secretary, Mr. Pips, he'd been flashing the cash lately, one new
Chop, chop, what?
Pip pip.
Pip, cheerio.
Yeah.
Talked about expanding his office, but Pips couldn't connect this to any particularly lucrative new cases.
You can do it an architect. Judy, you got this.
What? Fine, be that way. It was a piece of luck when the photographer turned up. He'd taken a picture of a group in outlandish attire on the boating lake. Saw the notice in the paper, recognized Shingle. Mr. Pips identified the group in the photo as former members of the It's not athletes because there's an E in there. A-E. Athletes?
Athletes?
No, there's no L. Athletes. Athletes. We're going to go with athletes. I have no freaking... We're just going to go with it.
Okay, it's fine.
The Athletes Society Shingle belonged to at a university. Shingle had only recently gotten reacquainted with them. Maybe he'd... Mark, if this is like some fraternity or something, man, maybe he'd start spending so much He'd started spending so much to compete, apparently. They've got a thing for fancy clothes. Actually, I got an older picture here. See what you think. I will be showing you the pictures.
No.
This is how it, I mean, atheists maybe? AA runs a lot easier.
Aaron A. Aronson.
Um,
Aaron A. Aronson.
Aaron A. Aronson.
so it's TES at the end, but that is the correct spelling. I don't know what it is. This is what we know about him. Is it Iona or Iona? What does the group think? Iona or Iona?
So
I'd say
it's like
Iona.
it's like athletes, but without the L. I'm going to presume they never lose. I mean, it's going to be a good thing, right?
Sure. Okay.
Let's go with that.
We're gonna go with Iona. Iona. Wait, which said Iona? We'll go with Iona.
Yeah, go with Iona.
We'll go with Iona Partridge. Iona Partridge, a sword swallower of some renown. Currently the star turn at the Nonchalance Cabaret Club, having left her previous engagement under somewhat of a cloud, seemed to enjoy the company of petty criminals. Helen Garnett, knife thrower and Miss Partridge's cousin. They work at the same establishment, joined her cousin after she was suddenly dismissed from the traveling circus. Rumors abound about what happened, none of them pleasant in the least.
Knife throwing accident.
Knife thrower, sword swallower, sounds like easily could inflict wounds of various sizes.
In fact, sword swallower, she probably swallowed the weapon.
Could be. Terrence Carlisle, a local butcher. Are we seeing a theme? We're Lisa.
A lot of sharp objects going around.
A lot of sharp
objects. Fucking friendly show.
Kiddo's not here. Go ahead. All right.
Amanda Hurkenkiss swallows.
She's unleashed me.
Chastity.
Give
an inch, they take a mile. Let me tell you. Jeez. All right. Butcher. Apparently an amiable man. It seems his wife was frequently mentioned in Shingle's appointment book. Oh.
So I wonder, whatever happened to Mr. Peter Ian Staker?
I'm sorry, to who? No, don't.
Peter Ian Staker. P.I. Staker.
P.I. Staker. Piz Taker.
Is he not on the guest list?
He's still looking for.
He's still
looking for a swan. He's still looking for a swan.
Touche. I'm gonna need your help.
Hi, Touche.
Hi, Touche. I was actually talking to Insane Lane about that earlier. I was like, she's not seen Hot Fuzz. I'm like, we can't be friends. Sorry.
I'm not saying that one. I am not. No. Because for once I could figure it out. So I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Take advantage of my good nature. How dare you? All right. This is an Irish name. Tadhg. I need just one more vowel in there, but I'm not going to get it. Is it just Tad? Is it what? Touche. No, touche. No. I'm just going to say Tad O'Brien. That's what I'm going to say. It's Tad O'Brien. I don't know.
So you do a bit of a hiccup.
just call him Tim.
Tim. Okay. Tim. Why would I just call me Tim?
They call me Tim.
Oh my god, this is getting clipped.
That's Monty Python.
Yes.
That is Monty Python.
For anybody who doesn't
It's just a scratch. That's what the victim said.
Tim is a thespian currently playing Frederick in the
A
Pirates of
thespian?
Currently a
Yes, a
thespian.
A thespian. Is it
Thespian.
spelled with a P?
Yes.
Okay, you're saying thespian with a
Thespian.
B. It's a thespian.
Somebody's getting really persnickety all of a
hey.
sudden.
I'm helping you out. I'm helping you out.
Well, she is an assistant. What was it? Yeah.
Assistant director?
Assistant to the director,
Assistant to the director.
not assistant director. And yes,
Don't undermine me.
yes, I'm pulling that straight out of the office. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
I got my script somewhere. Oh, it's in my bag, which is under my laptop right
Yeah, I
now.
was doing
I'm
costumes
not-
and I had
I'm
a script,
lost.
so
I'm not supposed to lose. Let me see the script.
Wait,
I get another shot.
wait.
this is so off the rails. Somebody take control of this. What is going on?
Unlike some other Robin Hoods, I can speak with an English accent.
Oh.
Anyway, Frederick, Pirates of Penzance. I almost said of the Caribbean. No, Pirates of Penzance.
Love it.
Fancies himself an outstanding actor, a view not generally shared, as he drinks heavily and is prone to blackouts. And for Pirates of Penzance, you need to kind of have a phrasing. I was going to say limber tongue, but no, I'm not going to say that. Phrasing.
Phrasing.
Yeah, we're all going to go to Winchester and have a pint and wait for this all to blow.
That's right.
He's said to indulge in certain unsavory pleasures, though no one would specify what these are. Chat, feel free to guess.
Scat.
No, don't. And finally, Carlotta Ribbons, a former fencing champion. Again,
Why are
Are
there
we
so
seeing a
many
theme?
sharp objects associated with people?
a former fencing champion who now makes her money teaching fencing classes. Plenty of stories about her fierce professional jealousy and rather violent temper. She's alleged to have incapacitated more than one opponent by dubious means, though nothing
Dubious.
was ever proved.
So dubious. What's going on with my hair back here?
Miss Thorne says, "Oh, we don't need to speak to them. Just study the photograph from the lake carefully. It's plain as day who did it." What does she mean? All right. Okay, thank goodness. Because like they had this little black and white thing in the corner, and I'm like, that is not gonna do well. All right. Make notes.
Okay.
Shit.
Who's our note taker in the chat? Someone's gonna be our note taker.
Dang.
Yeah, I've already forgotten the
All
first like 90% of that.
I mean, this
I was up all night. What can I say?
Touche.
all right, so we have Bertram Shingle holding. All right, so hold on a second now. Let me
Good one.
okay. Bertram Shingle is holding the champagne. So that's the guy. I think that's him in the black and white coat in the middle. I think.
Well, he looks like a killer.
Wasn't he the one that was killed?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's the body.
It was probably a revenge killing.
It was suicide, obviously, with all the stab marks. All right. Terrence Carlisle
Stabbed
is
himself in
facing-
the back 20 times.
Terrence Carlisle is facing away, so we just get to see his back.
Moody swine.
That's the butcher, I think. Yes, that's the butcher. Ian Partridge is holding an oar. So she's in the lovely teal. Hello. She's in the lovely teal right there.
Bloody pull faster and pull.
And
Movie reference.
Tig O'Brien is in the blue hat. Wait a minute. They said champagne, right? They said champagne.
It probably got mentioned at some point.
All right. So then that is our victim. That's our victim. Because that dude is who I'm talking about now.
He tripped and fell on his own champagne bottle.
Right.
He is the only one not wearing a hat.
He choked on it.
Because He's wearing the blue hat.
Why does he look like Guy Fawkes?
Helen Garnett is the knife thrower. She looks very happy. She looks very happy. Very
She
pleased.
looks like she could throw a knife at someone.
She looks like she's stabbing you with her eyes right now. And then Carlotta Ribbons.
If looks could kill,
the-
it probably did.
Carlotta Ribbons. Oh, she's the fencing one. She's the fencing Chiquita. Okay, how am I getting right there? The reclining.
So which one does the swallowing? The one with the oar?
Yes.
Okay. She might be innocent though, because she's holding that oar very sensually.
Mm.
Not like too much of a grip, but just enough.
We have a sword swallower holding an oar. We have a knife thrower with little thingies on her hat. We have the fencing instructor also with thingies on the hat.
Wait, how did this guy die?
Lots and lots of stab wounds. Raven, hey.
Okay, so and the
Drowned as
other-
well as stabbed multiple times, and the lacerations seem to vary.
Very. So they all
So
did it.
it was a gangbang.
They all did it.
Look at the back of the butcher's jacket.
Or it could be a
Wait a minute. Am I doing this right? Look at the back
oh,
of the
yeah, it's
butcher.
interesting. I mean, the
you
butcher
see?
has many different knives, right?
And look at the back of the jacket.
It is. What is that? Oh,
Those look like knives to me.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I mean, obviously, fence Chiquita. Look at the hat.
Mm.
I think they all have their weapons on them. This is what I'm starting to think. Except for poor dude is like,
So this was basically like you remember the case of the cabin boy who was murdered in an open boat
Is that a real
by his
thing, or-
crewmates? Yeah, and eaten. He drew the short straw, and
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
yeah, very famous case. But
Oh, that's
basically,
right.
it's like this on a lake. I mean, they've only got one oar, so they're going to be rowing around in circles. So they have to survive somehow. So I reckon they just did him in to eat him.
all right. Question okay, unsavory pleasures for O'Brien the thespian. Sorry if I hurt anyone's ears, but I wanted to make sure someone heard the P properly.
It's a thespian.
I'm not sure I see a potential weapon. Oh well, actually, it's like for knife throwers, she has what appears to be blades on her jacket. I like basically I am seeing a potential weapon on everybody,
Mhm.
but the guy in the black and white jacket. Like, and that's the knocking people off in unsavory means.
He's the only one that doesn't seem to be.
Well, he's giving the side eye, so I mean, he's automatically.
Yeah, but because they all look like they have some weapons on them, except him.
Well, no, he does because he's got one across his chest.
He does.
Yeah.
That's not.
Oh,
There
there
we
you
go.
go. I was about to say, don't do it the other way.
Yeah, just push the same button
Um,
on off.
I mean, it's like you have this figured out or something. Whatever. Um,
Yeah, he definitely has a weapon. He has two of them. They're like crossed across his chest.
Oh. I don't know. If he says varies, like, do they mean it looks like different kinds of knives, or like one could be a stabby stab, and then one could be a stab slash, and the other one could be a stab twist, or
the
you know,
lacerations seem to vary.
because if it's a multiple stab wounds, I would think it'd be the one guy, because then you could just do this.
Oh,
So, do any of them have multiple types of knives, like multiple sizes of knives, and
That's why
Or
I was
are they
thinking the
all-
butcher. That's why I was
Are they
thinking
all the
the butcher.
same?
Right. Okay, hold on. Because it was ice.
Mm.
You see that little itty bitty picture?
Um,
So
really?
hold on. Okay.
Push the button.
All right.
All right.
That's the older picture of the whole crew.
Okay.
So they always had interesting taste in clothes.
Yes. Mm.
Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. Daytona. I don't see any ice in his cup. But it is a weird color cup. Daytona. I mean, it could. Okay, so I am fairly convinced that they brought their weapons with them and that they all went stabby stab. I mean, certainly the fencing Chiquita has the I mean, she's got it right on her hat. I mean, it's right through.
She just
And-
like leaned down and went, with her head.
And Mr. Butcher
You
had
talk-
knives on his back.
Accidentally.
Little Miss Knife Thrower has all these what appear to be knife blades sewn into her front, or possibly even it's in her hat brim. I'm not sure. Sword Swallower is carrying a long oar, which would hide a sword, which would hide a sword.
A sword.
I mean, she could have.
An S word.
She could have swallowed it.
Hello. You don't even have to get that fancy now, do you? So it's just not quite sure how
They
the
were swallows.
Ian would do it, but this is what I'm thinking is that they all did it somehow, some way. They trying to see. I'm sure there's something in the original photograph that I'm missing. Let me make sure I turn the page enough.
Mm-hmm.
The next, yes, I have. All right. What are we thinking? What are we thinking here?
I don't know, man. I'm going for the butcher, but
Hey, Raven, what do you hear?
All right, let's see what a clue says.
Hmm. I think we need to go all Scooby Doo. Oh, Raven's got a question for you, darling.
I can never remember. Nothing but the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but the rain.
Boom.
The clue is they're snazzy dressers.
Oh,
Best to investigate their outfits closely.
Well, I mean, we did
no, we
that
already
anyway.
did that.
And what was I saying?
That they all have blades on them. I mean,
That's why I'm thinking it's the butcher. Or the other guy that's side-eyeing them.
but do any of those actually do any of the individuals there actually have different size blades on their clothing, or are they all the same size per person?
They're all different sizes.
All of them, or each individual person has multiple different size weapons on them, or
Well, I mean, the butcher has a bunch of blades on the back.
are they different sizes or the same
Madam-
size? as each other?
Eh, no, they look to be about the same. Madam Fencer has 2 swords, it appears. Possibly just one and a feather. It's a little hard to tell. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Are we? Which you're just gonna head on out and just grab your gun, grab your gun, gun,
Mhm.
gun, and your cat. Don't put those two together. Do not meld those 2 words together.
You've never seen Battlestar Galactica, have you?
No. It's like, take the gun, leave the cannoli.
Like, take a little sip of water.
Well, darling, I did offer, but you were like, I don't know if I'll get into it. I'm like,
No.
yeah, you will. I mean, we've been watching like spacey stuff.
O'Brien's.
Well, we watched that one. That was that South Korea.
Oh,
show,
is
which
that
was
what you-
really good.
That's
Oh,
pretty, not gonna lie.
okay. All right.
Both of them. Of
All right.
course.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right. Do we have a clue now?
So let me see if I can do this right. Like I'll mirror and everything. Oh, nope. Finger up. There we go. Definitely a sword.
Yes,
Mhm.
I could see the handle.
Okay.
But I mean, one in the middle
Oh,
has a
here.
sword as well.
Knives.
Mhm.
Right?
Right. Now, really kind of wish I had a document camera because this is going to be a little tougher. If you look carefully in the pattern,
I see the sword
Mhm.
in the jacket.
that's a sword there.
Right.
And
What
then
about the
there
chick with
is
the flowers
one.
on her jacket?
Hmm?
What about the chick with the flowers on her jacket?
Okay, hold on one sec. Hold on. Look in the pattern very closely there. It's another sword.
Okay. I'll take your word for that one.
Mhm.
It's very hard to see. And then what did what's her face have? Don't make me take your word for it. I want to see it. She's supposed to have a sword near her collar.
Near her collar.
Oh wait, a knife near Garnet's right. Oh, they're like they're okay, hold on. There's more than I thought. But saber hidden, yes, saber in there, yep. A knife near her right shoulder, sword hidden near the collar. Yeah. Wait a minute. What? A knife near Garnet's right shoulder. That's her right shoulder. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me see how I'm going to show you guys this one. First of all, let me get her well in frame. Do you see anything different about one of the petals near her right shoulder?
We talking the one that's standing up?
Yes. Nope, wrong way. There. Her. Do you see anything different about one of the petals on her right shoulder?
One of them doesn't seem to. What? I was like, one of them looks broken up. The other one looks plain.
Well, there is that sort of.
And then, oh snap! Oh, and then there's a yellow one on the other side.
Either one could be the knife, her knife. So there we go. And
Well,
I didn't hit the exploded one. One is more pointy. So they all did it. It's Oriental Murder on the Orient Express.
Didn't
That's
I
what-
say that? I said that. I did. I said
But I
they all
said
did
it better. Because I'm the host with the most. Nanny.
Hostess with the mostest. Yeah, they all did it.
Lesbian.
The thespian. The thespian.
All right, dude. Wow. All right. One more. I'm exhausted. It's like
Yeah.
we're 53 minutes in and I'm exhausted. More
I
sass.
love-
We need more sass.
Well, I tried, and then Judy knocked me down a peg or two, so I have to.
That's Ian. Sorry. Pardon me again. Anyone with headphones on, I apologize.
I'll always do it Judge Rinder style. Thespian!
Actor, brilliant. Thank you. Medea Thorne. Oh, this is the chocolate box. So, which you and I mean,
Thank you, James.
we should have this. We should have this. What else?
Raven.
Wait, is there
Is there some background we need to know?
Not that I know of.
Raven is being racist.
I don't think that's. I don't.
That's another reference. I mean,
I think there's some background we need.
just don't call me a toaster, James. Racist.
Dang.
I
James is quick, right?
actually did show Witch the other day a photograph of me with a chrome dome.
Yes.
Otherwise known as a lampshade, but it was a chrome lampshade that because
It looked
I
like
put random things
a
on my
metal colander. It just looked like a metal colander. That's what it looked like.
I've had bras on my head, panties on my head,
See, Chrome Dome means
and-
something completely
and-
different to me.
And purple
Playboy
lipstick.
bunny ears,
Purple lipstick.
purple lipstick. I've had several colors of lipstick.
Apparently, I am not.
Also, a shopping basket. For some reason, I walked around the shop with a shopping basket on my head for no reason whatsoever. I just felt like it.
Put a traffic cone on there, then we could talk.
See, Chrome Dome to me means something very different. It means that you're bald. Isn't that funny? Which Mark is not.
No,
Especially
he's
right
not.
now.
I'm definitely not bald.
No, it's definitely not ball.
In fact, I after last week's stream, I showed everybody my hair, and I was like, "Judy, you think that's funny? You should see this." And my hair comes down to about here.
Yeah, it's quite.
I was getting like 90s emo is what I
Yes.
was getting.
Yes, yes, we do. It's a trolley.
That's dumb.
I mean, a trolley here is like the public transportation,
Yes.
like kind of like itty bitty trains
Yes.
that you
Like
can hop
individual,
on and
like
hop
train
off. Very,
cars. It's like train cars.
Yeah, you mean a tram?
no, trolleys. Yeah, I said what I
Yeah.
said.
That's
A
right.
tram.
I said what I said.
Don't be biscuit cookie and me.
Oh, I'll biscuit cookie you all night.
I know you will, darling.
Hey, Nightwolf.
In fact,
Welcome.
we were doing that the other night,
Arguing about biscuits and cookies, not
and I proved my
get
case.
your head out of the freaking
In
gutters.
fact, it was quite funny because I actually sent her a screenshot of shortbread biscuits. And right at the very top, as they are with all British websites, I don't quite know what it's like over there, but at the very top, we are asked to accept cookies. Do you agree to cookies? And I was like, you sarcastic bastard. Like, don't you sarcastic me. Screw you,
right.
internet. Screw you. Hey, Mav.
No
Matt.
problem. No problem at all. I have been holding the video in abeyance in the hopes that maybe possibly, if you want to hop on, you're more than welcome to. And if you are just too exhausted from whatever it is you were doing, that's fine.
Shenanigans you've been up to.
No
Shenanigans. All right.
Questions.
Well, Mav is busy apologizing to us all. Oh, so spreading democracy. Okay, that's what you've been doing. Okay.
Mm.
I've been spreading something, but not democracy.
I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to.
I've been spreading syrup on my essay to make it more palatable to my tutor.
Okay, can we all agree? Can we just the folks that are here right now? Can we please make an agreement that at least from this channel, I will never ask you to donate through me to something. I will give you the link directly. That or like set up a legitimate charity drive that where you can see exactly where the funds go. Cause wow, I've never had prawn flavored. No, I'm not gonna say that because then I'm gonna get some. No, I have actually
test.
All dressed chips is something that are supposed to be near me somewhere. I have yet to see them. Like on websites, I'm like, I see that you have an inventory. I go there, I see none of them. I want some, but I'm not going to pay $27 for 3 small bags from Amazon. So Walker's crisps. What are Walker's crisps? Walker shortbread. I'm all over that.
Oh,
Walker's
yeah,
Crisp.
I had
It's
that.
not Christmas without Walker shortbread.
I had that.
It's like
I
the
tasted that
main
here on air.
manufacturer of crisps. I mean,
Okay. All right. I mean, see,
Yeah.
see, dude. And I'll even pass by the chocolate dip because, quite frankly, I think the plain original recipe is like amazing. But
pretty
yeah, there's no sugar or fat in those at all. None at all.
None. It's like the healthiest thing you can eat. I would eat that
Ooh.
shit in abundance.
Speaking of health, we're one step closer. We're 2 steps closer. The electric was pulled for the swim spa earlier this week.
Ooh.
The concrete forms were created today.
Oh,
The concrete gets poured tomorrow,
that's exciting.
and then it needs a couple weeks to cure.
Right.
The 21st of March, it's getting delivered.
That's exciting.
You must apologize, sir. Sir.
Tonight's dream word, abundance. Like,
There's been an abundance of abundance tonight.
there's
There
been an
definitely has
abundance of
been.
thespians too.
That's thespians. Oh, dang. I just put on
Thespians.
the book.
Hip,
Okay.
hip, what? Korean and all that.
All right, the chocolate box.
Just shuggy when you need it.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Well, it's not bloody chocolates.
Well, you just had one word too much there.
Somebody has to make the Forrest Gump reference.
What, box of
Life is
chocolates?
like a box
Mhm.
of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna. Never know what you're gonna get. What is that?
Yeah. Yeah. You never know what you're going to get.
All right, Medea Thorne has summoned you.
Put on fancy chapstick.
The chasm
Oh yes, I noticed.
has summoned you to the chasm.
Chasm.
Down at heel bistro. What
chasm.
is a down at heel bistro mean? What's down at heel? What does that mean?
No idea, but chasm just sounds so erotic.
I'm not sure I would want to get chocolate from there. That's just me. Oh, because it's a bistro. That's still.
It sounds positively appetizing.
Not okay. It's a down at heel bistro in a dubious part of town. None of those things sound good together. I was having a poached egg and quick livener. What is a quick livener?
A what?
Livener.
I have deja vu.
Um,
Been here
Yeah,
before.
deja vu. but
Talking
we
about
have no
living or
idea.
livener, we didn't know which one to pronounce.
As long as we're not invigilating.
No,
Listen, this is an invigilated free zone. All right.
I still think
just-
it's
We
invigilating.
invigilated enough last week. I'm invigilated out.
Dang.
An invigilating
Dude, stop making up. James said, stop making up words.
It says it. It really says it. Stop making it up. It really says it.
Or chasm.
Listen, I would come up with a much better one than chasm.
Wait, was that a chocolate shop? Soup shop?
Not yet. This is where we're meeting Medea. I can't even get past the second paragraph, guys. I can't do it.
If I had this book, trust me, I would help.
I was having a poached
I wouldn't.
egg and a quick.
I'd just make it worse.
Yes, you would. I'm gonna say livener. I'm gonna
Okay.
guess that's a cup of coffee.
Okay.
That's my guess.
cup of espresso.
A cup of coffee. Trying to hold on to my will to live when I saw them. She points at a banquette in the back of the room.
Them.
Them. Lydia Irvin.
Touche, yeah.
Now we're coming up with more.
In fact, there was actually one video of a woman who was blowing into a radio antenna, who thought it was a DY.
I saw that one
breathalyzer.
too. I'm like,
It's like,
That's
yeah,
just-
you're too drunk.
wow.
I mean, she blew it pretty good. I mean, fair do so. Like, she got some skills.
The,
But
what was, I want to say it was the antenna one. One of them. The tongue action was impressive.
I know,
I
right?
wouldn't know anything about that because I'm.
I have not seen this, so I am completely listening to this out of context, and it's quite disturbing.
I'll show you later, darling.
If you are that drunk, you best not be behind the wheel. Your friends had best pour you into bed and make sure that you're on your side if you're that drunk.
There was somebody I watched on a police show here in the UK. They were 5 times over the limit, and they sounded even more sober than any one of us. They looked sober. They were standing up straight. The police officer was just like, "There's got to be a fault with the machine, surely." I mean, this
Oh
just.
man.
But no, there wasn't. He was genuinely that rat-assed, and they caught him driving.
Man.
He's like, that's the highest reading I've ever seen.
All right, so we were at the chasms and liveners.
James is confusing me a
Can
little
you
bit,
get
but then
close to
he
the microphone and say chasm.
chasm. There's that evil laugh again. We all know this.
You're getting
We all know it exists.
Do it again.
What? Oh,
Chasm. Family freaking friendly show
Chasm.
here. Okay.
Or now, is it chasm or is it chasm? Chasm or chasm?
what with the emphasis on the A?
I have no idea. I just wanted to say orgasm.
See, and I was just gonna blunder right into that one.
Why did I see that one go?
And once again, not even sorry.
Once again, I get yanked down that road.
If there's any way to take this lower, I'm going to just putting that out there.
I turned the page, revealing a chasm.
James. James.
Okay, all right. Chasm.
Lydia Irvin. Pardon me. A little vocal fry there. Lydia Irvin, the actress, and a young man with a pencil mustache flattering her. He was talking rapidly and forced a box of chocolates on her. No sooner had he sauntered off than her real date arrived. Roger Blake, no less.
Oh,
The
Roger
theater,
Blake. Oh my
the
goodness.
theater magnate.
Wait,
Didn't
he's
like
a thespian too.
Yeah.
Thespian. Didn't like strangers giving her gifts, of course, but seemed to enjoy the chocolates.
I'm going to sound really old-fashioned, but there are just thespians popping up everywhere these days.
Everywhere you go.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Keep going. Don't stop. Just keep going.
Partial to
Bring
the
it down.
partial
Like a
to
salt swallower.
Shut up. Oh,
the creme de menthe.
I
It
love creme de menthe.
seems. In Wisconsin, we used to have like Shirley Temples, except they were grasshoppers and pink squirrels.
Oh,
They were non-alcoholics.
Pink
They were basically
squirrel.
milkshakes. About an hour later, Miss Thorne had rung up Inspector Symes. Inspector Symes.
With a name like that, of course, it's going
It's
to.
not all my fault. This is James K's fault, Raven. It's all James's fault. He rang up Inspector Symes with another case, and he gave him the news. Blake is dead. Started vomiting in the street. Collapsed heart attack.
he vomited.
Wait, he puked himself to death? I've seen that happen.
Vomiting in the street, collapsed heart attack. And
Damn.
Irvin, Lydia, in hospital, violently ill. And it says in hospital, even though it should say in the
In
hospital.
the hospital. That's a British thing.
Listen,
That's
I
a
said
British
what
thing.
I said.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree. But yeah, they say that.
In hospital.
It was in hospital.
We were in the hospital, darling. It was.
You're in the hospital.
I might have recognized the young man too. In fact, think I know who it was behind this. Come along.
Come along,
Rebecca-
darling. Come along.
Rebecca Blake, star of the stage in several recent pictures. You know those new moving pictures, darling.
Oh, yes,
Opens the
another thespian.
door, sporting huge sunglasses. Miss Thorne informs her that her husband has passed away. Oh, estranged husband.
No, it's strange.
The woman yawns.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, it's very early for me. I never get up before 2:00. The theater, you know.
Yes.
Theater.
Up to all
The
hours of the
theatre.
night on stage.
Unimpressed, Miss Thorne embarks on her line of questioning. When did I last see him? Mrs. Blake smiles sweetly. Yesterday afternoon. From my window. I see them all the time, him and that Irvin woman. They have lunch at the Chasm. I wouldn't be seen dead in there. It's a cheap hotel down a side street. I
I
suppose
don't
they come
doubt
to
that
the...
she's never had an orgasm.
Mark, behave.
I am.
Behave.
Badly.
That's right. I didn't put qualifiers on there. I apologize to the chat.
Mhm.
He's no idea that I live
That
here
lawyer
now.
me.
He's no idea that I live here now. It's only temporary anyway, until my next film comes through. Keep her talking, Miss Thorne murmurs quietly. I'm off to ring Symes. Make sure you preserve all 11 pieces of evidence. Can you find the evidence she needs? Oh my gosh. It's another full page.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Any
All right.
knives this time, or is it just
Say again.
a page
What?
full of thespians?
The-
Are there any knives or a page full of thespians?
Well, I saw. Okay, let me. Oh my gosh! All right, let me get my fat hands out of the way. I did see right off the bat a drawing of a man with a pencil thin mustache.
Okay.
So there's one.
So this is his room.
This is her room, the
Okay.
ex-wife's room.
I was about to say the
It looks a little
handbag,
feminine, doesn't it?
a bit thespian, darling.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, I need to. Let's see. I want to show you guys wedding of the year super stash. There's actually mustaches like in the corner. Gloves. So there are
Mustaches in the corner,
yes. I'll show you
as
that
in
in a
fake
second.
mustaches.
As in fake mustaches. Super stashes. Okay. So hello, where's it? There it is. Those
So
are the
she's a
two of
cross-dressing
them.
thespian.
The two of them walking down. Oh, there we go. The two of them walking down the street. I'm not really sure I see much of anything there,
Hmm.
but then that's like dead on the street.
So that's
All right.
that's the chap in the photograph.
That's the dead dude. Yeah. All right, so I do see there. Super stashes. So that's definitely one piece there. And I would imagine the gloves in the wastebasket would be another.
Hmm.
I'm trying to go slow. What's the name of that book? Or what is that? Anything?
I have absolutely no idea.
She obviously wears a wig. Wedding of the Year? Was that a play she was in, maybe? Those kind of look like playbills. What does that say? Blake, where is she now? Wait a minute.
So have we got to find her?
We have to. Oh, you're right, Griff Guy. The flowers do look dead. We need to find the 11 pieces of evidence in the room that says ex-wife is the killer. So Blake, where is she? Where is she now? Is what that note says. Blake is the name of the dead dude.
All right.
Yeah.
What did we find?
Well, we found the mustaches.
Right.
Mustache. The flowers look like they're dying, like Rifkai said. So that's possibly too. The Blake, where is she now? That sounds a little sus. The gloves, I'm sure, was for handling the poison. There's a drawing of pencil thin mustache dude. What are the seeds of? Oleander seeds. Oleander's oleander flowers seeds are poisonous. So that's
Oh.
probably what
Oh.
the poison is.
What's
So
underneath-
I've heard. So
what's
I've
underneath
heard.
the chair? There's like a note.
nice,
What is that?
nice save there. Nice save there.
I wouldn't know otherwise.
So he was poisoned. Is
Definitely.
how he died. Okay.
These are all bills that are overdue.
Oh.
What are we up to now? We got Super Stash, the Blake, where is she now? The flowers looking dead, the gloves. Oh, pomade. What woman uses pomade?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
At least with any length of hair, pomade is not.
I mean, perhaps she has short hair because
Well, she does have a wig, so
Yeah. she has a wig. So perhaps
maybe.
she
But the
uses that.
oleander seeds.
I mean, to impersonate a man.
Yeah, I would certainly say so. Oh, I see some cream de menthe underneath the sink.
Huh?
There's a bottle of cream de menthe under the
Oh.
sink.
There's a pineapple. It means she's a swinger. I mean, it's true. It's a symbol. For,
Pineapple on the door.
yeah, pineapple anywhere. It means you're a swinger.
Wait,
How do you
everyone
do-
in Hawaii is a swinger? I beg to differ.
You don't know.
Oh, she has some cooking books. All right. Peach pits contain arsenic. Is that right? So I've heard.
something like that? Wasn't there something to do with apples as well?
Yeah, but you have to collect way too many apple seeds. So I've heard. Because the amount in an apple seed is very little. So you'd have to collect way too many to make it worth your any kind of an effort. So I've heard.
Right.
All
How
right.
do you like them apples?
Talk to me about, I think, let me see if you can see that. Is that hair dye near food products? Who does that?
Mm.
Who does that? Who does that?
Who does that?
You don't do that. You don't do that. I'm trying to see if there's. Did they say something about what the guy was wearing? Young man with a pencil mustache. That's all. Nothing else. Do we think? Oh, the book that I was looking at was Chopin.
Oh,
So she's a fan of the classical music.
of Chopin.
Chopin.
So we don't even know who the victim is.
No, the victim is ex-wife or ex-husband. Excuse me.
Estranged husband.
Estranged. Oh, that's right. So that means that she still gets all the life
She's still-
insurance.
Right. So she's still married. They're just
Oh,
estranged.
wait a minute. I had to look more closely. Let me see if you guys can see. Final demand.
Final demand.
How to
How to budget. Final notice.
auditions crossed out
Mm-hmm.
and make a bet tickets.
Oh.
So she has been
She's
running through the money.
Betting on the horses.
And it's a
Oh.
terrible shame about your horse coming in last and all that.
All right. Look at the names of the books.
Acting
Love it.
101. Something plant.
Non-toxic.
Oh,
Noxious
non-toxic
plant?
plants. Noxious?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not non-toxic. Noxious.
Noxious. Which does that mean toxic?
It's not non-toxic. How about that?
Stagecraft. Markup? Makeup? Film.
Which one of these does not belong with the others?
Yeah, definitely the plants.
Yeah.
Listen, that would like take work. Fine, be that way. Probably. Next time. All right. I don't know if we've gotten 11, but like I don't see anything necessarily in the wardrobe. That's what you guys call a closet, right? Like a movable closet. Because we have like built-ins. All right. I don't see anything in there that
In her
is making me
boudoir?
think one thing or another.
No. Nothing in her boudoir.
The boudoir. Darling. What am I missing? Like I don't the blue thing could be a pantsuit, maybe.
It just looks like a long robe.
It's hard to tell. You know, easy for like some of you to like, you know, do all the things. I like push a button and stuff goes wrong. It's fine. We're fine.
I've got one of those.
A button?
No, yeah.
Do you have a button? All right. Do we think
Also
we
works as a photocopier.
Hold on.
There are also syringes under the sink. Who keeps syringes under the sink? See, it didn't pique my attention the first time because we have a
Ooh.
diabetic in the house and we have syringes all over.
Right. Under the sink?
So she got
In
the apple
drawers, yeah.
or a
it's-
pineapple or some fruit and put the poison in the fruit.
Well, the cream de menthe is right down there. And he apparently took a liking to there's squid ink. Squid ink would that dye your hair? That maybe could dye some hair. And then she's got the wig to cover it up. Oh, maybe. All right, let's see if we're on track here. This is a lovely clue. You ready? Just
I'm ready.
hold on, because this one is
This one's a
Hold on,
doozy.
Hold on to your butts.
Okay,
incriminating items.
I'm holding my ass.
Thank you for not being on you know, with your
Camera.
picture on for that one. On camera, thank you. Incriminating items are strewn around the living room.
Right.
Wow.
Wow. No shit.
I would have paid
Carla.
good I would have paid good money for that clue. Yeah.
So what exactly are we trying to find here though?
11 items of evidence.
How
Okay.
many have we got?
So
I have
we
no
had
idea.
the seeds, the bills,
The
the
book.
noxious the book, the noxious plants book, the syringes,
The cream de menthe.
the creme de menthe. That's 5.
Oh, is that what that was supposed to be? Okay. All right.
Oh, the hair dye next to the whatever that was.
Okay, some of these are redonkulous. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it right now. All right.
Invigorating.
Wait, are you looking at the list?
Yes, I am. Some of them are redonkulous.
Okay, read it off here.
All right. What do y'all think that little vessel is?
It's a pot to put things in. Like
This is
Eeyore?
what I thought. Oh, girl. Sorry. That's her. I'm
Is that
about
her-
to crash.
Wait, what? As in crash or crash? You see,
Done.
we're having trouble with words on these streams. So
Yes, we are.
a little bit more specific than that.
See, now Daytona got it.
I mean, if somebody texts me and says, I'm
Oh my
available,
god, that's low.
That's freaking low. And she's playing outside with the dog right now, and I'm like,
But the puppy's so cute.
oh my gosh, so cute.
So
And
cute.
I don't know if you can see, but I'm getting the bruises and the chew.
Oh yeah,
His
that'll happen.
puppy.
Yep.
It is a mortar and pestle.
Oh.
So that's what the pot is. So that's one. Evidence of financial troubles. We saw the packet of oleander seeds. We got that.
Right.
Mortar and
Hey,
pestle.
Cecile.
Hey, Cecile, how are you? So we got that one. 2 boxes syringes. We got the syringes.
Right.
Rubber gloves in the waste bin.
Mm.
Right.
A tweed suit among the shawls and dresses in the
Oh.
wardrobe. Did we see
Well,
tweed?
We
I
at least
mean,
knew where to look. We just didn't see
It's
it.
blue tweed. Is tweed? Do men dress in blue tweed over there, Mark? What the heck?
I've not seen it, but I suppose it could be possible. If you're really desperate.
Yeah. Fake mustaches. We got that.
Mm-hmm.
A receipt from the chasm.
Oh.
Oh, it was right under the make a bet. Yeah. Okay.
Was that the place that
Betting
she would
slips. We
see
got a
dead?
bottle of cream de mint.
Epiphanies.
Epiphanies.
Epiphanies. Hey. So there's
They
one.
finally show up like an hour and a half after I
I
told them.
mean, I'm happy to see her, Mark. I don't know about you. Dang.
I'm always happy to see epiphanies. Mark's just an ungrateful asshole.
There you go. All right. So one last thing. Anybody know? Anybody have any guesses as to what that red thing is?
Stripey bacon.
Pliers?
I was kind of thinking the same thing, but it's
What?
it's the last clue, the last piece of evidence.
A ribbon. A bow tie.
No.
A-
What'd you say?
A
A
ribbon?
ribbon.
From
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 chocolates.
Oh.
So they say. Now I mean I'm gonna guess that's what it, because I'm like
so
I'm
she
like
put
looking
the
around
poison
going,
into the box of chocolates.
yeah, that's so
Oh.
there you go.
Would have been
There
so
you
much easier with an apple. Just saying.
I mean,
But these
We're so
people,
smart.
They're just not healthy enough.
we got a bunch of them. I'm proud of
did.
us.
Yeah,
I am
totally.
proud of us.
Mhm.
And I
I still don't know what the moustaches have got to do with it, but
I agree with Griff Kai. That blue tweed is not tweed. Yes, the
Mhm.
chocolate.
I love your face, Epiphanies.
We all love her face. We do. We all do. All right. It's getting late out by you, isn't it, Witch?
Oh yeah, so past my bedtime. Should have been in bed
Yes.
like an hour ago.
So you're like me.
Mhm.
Well, it's like I go to bed, but then I'm not allowed to go to bed. I'm not allowed to go to sleep because with diabetic kiddo, when
Yeah.
it throws, it's like I gotta stay up to make sure the alarms don't go off like they just did. And then Bill hubby gets first shift of actually sleeping. But then I get the elbow in the ribs when something goes wrong. Bill, go fix it. And I have plans of, let me make this good. I am going to study global environmentalism,
Oh.
come up with a plan that will save us all. And I should have that out to everybody by tomorrow morning.
Sweet. And that's it. We've solved world crisis.
I mean, it can't be that hard, right?
Wow.
Now, if we could just solve the pronunciation of invigilating.
Invigilating.
Or athletes. Athletes. Athletals.
AC.
Athletes.
I do, what I'm gonna look it up and like the basis of that word is going to be like something to do with knives or sharp edges or something.
Right.
So,
Probably.
child, if this low doesn't kill you, I will. Just, I am here to serve Daytona. I'm here to serve. And I would not be prepared for I know it sounds like a pager, doesn't it? It does sound like a pager.
I'm one of the last people I know who actually had a pager.
Well, they actually doctors still have pagers in hospitals because of
Yeah.
all of the equipment. I do not make up words. I don't know how to pronounce them all, but I do not make them
So it
up.
just sounds like she
Yeah.
made them up.
The place I worked at actually had somebody push the doorbell at the front door. It would send through to the pager and page me.
I think we should just start some of these words. I think they should make a comeback if they ever were in vogue to begin with. But I think invigilating.
No,
I think
absolutely.
I think we need to start using that.
That's number one. We don't care what it means. We'll just start saying it.
Aluminium.
No,
Yeah, actually,
you put an
technically,
extra I in there.
both words are actually
Yes,
correct.
because the actual
And are the correct.
is it the element that you call aluminum, or is it the
The foil.
aluminium, or is it the foil you call aluminum?
We don't use aluminum because that's practically illegal here. Just like cookies.
And what do you say? What do you call those things that fly in the sky that take people across different places? What do you call that?
It's a bloody aeroplane, darling. An aeroplane. Aeroplane.
I got him to say airplane one time. It was amazing. I watched him die inside.
Not even joking. She's not even understating that. I was so ashamed of myself. I could have just ended it right
mortified. He was mortified. It was amazing. And then he actually said one time he actually said XYZ instead of XYZ. He
No
said
way.
XYZ. He did. He said XYZ.
Yeah, guilty as charged. Yeah.
Was your zipper at half staff? Why did he say that?
Just take me to jail now. Just jail's spelled with a G, of course.
XYZ. It was amazing. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, the airplane thing, that was beautiful. That was so
Uh-huh.
beautiful.
Just like NCR breaking a chair, I'm never gonna live that one down.
Oh my god.
That's right. All
Well,
right.
Canadians say Z too, right?
I don't
Probably.
know.
Um,
Epiphanies. Do you say Zed?
well,
Epiphanies is
Runkle
so
does.
Canadian. Oh, she's
Runkle
so-
does. So that's why I am taking Runkle the Bailey and just using him as my all Canadians, which is probably not a valid thing to do.
No, Epiphanies is my Canadian.
She's your
Epiphanies.
Runkle,
She's so Canadian.
Settle the debate.
She's so Canadian.
Mark.
It's a bloody trunk, not a fracking boot.
Raven
It's a
has
boot.
spoken.
It's a bonnet and a boot.
A bonnet is what you put on a small child.
A bonnet is a part of a car.
Oh, okay, Epiphany says Z. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Ah,
Wait, where in Canada are you? Like Eastern, Western, Central ish?
She's on the island.
On the island.
like
Oh okay.
what?
Yes, you may. Part
depends.
of what she's 20, she was 24 at the time. A 24-year-old single woman
Mm-hmm.
who names her devices, unlike mine, which is like Judy's phone, because that is how imaginative I am.
Mm-hmm.
James K has the correct initials. You will never guess what it stands for.
Oh, I'm not even gonna try. Not even gonna try.
Good God, Pip Hip. I don't know.
That would be that. I'll say
The first part is Gorilla Grip.
No. Mm-hmm.
What?
I actually Googled Gorilla Grip. And I'm not going to lie, I saw some things.
Someone's gonna have to put that in the private chat for me because I'm
That's-
No,
that's-
I had
that's
to
with
clear
the,
it
I'm
on
bl-
because
I'm blanking
YouTube
out
wasn't-
right now.
YouTube
that's
wasn't
to do
going to
with the
allow
Rust
it.
trial.
That's
to
why
do
you
with
put it in the
Rust trial.
private chat. Put it in the private chat. The stream
No,
where nobody will see it.
I heard
didn't-
that as it was said live, and I was like, wait, did they say that? And yes, yeah, apparently they did. I'm sure it was a Rust trial, wasn't it?
Yep.
Hmm.
There. It is in the private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
That's what the
That
armor
is
called her phone, I think, wasn't
that is what a 24-year-old woman would call her phone. Absolutely.
it? Mm-hmm.
Okay
Oh.
then.
I even said because I was watching it with Insane Lane, and I was like, I put in the side chat, I'm like, did I just hear what I thought I heard? Yeah, and read that. Yes, apparently I did. I'm like, okay.
I love Emily Baker.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I
I
love her.
and Runkle, her sass is, and it's like her disbelief in how just the mechanics of holding a trial, the mechanics of getting evidence, is the foundations for it, getting expert witnesses established as experts, all that kind of stuff. She's just like, what is happening? Why do we care about this? Why are you spending so much? This is not the trial of Alec Baldwin's. That happens later in the summer. What are you doing? And
If I remember correctly, the armorer's attorney is not actually a criminal attorney.
she's a special prosecutor.
No, not the
Oh.
prosecutor, the defense.
Oh, I
the
don't-
bald, the bald guy.
I
I don't think he's actually a criminal lawyer.
I don't know. But one of her lawyers on day 2 of trial filed a motion to withdraw.
The one with the beard.
Oh,
And right, the
remember.
wish.com lawn lumber is what they were calling him. Rob Lawn Lumber, Emily D. Baker bet the chat, all, I don't know, 10,000 of them. If you can get
Yeah.
Rob to say the name of the phone, she will gift out additional memberships the following Monday.
wow.
But we couldn't tell him, of course. So the Ian knew, Runkle the Bailey knew, the chat knew. The chat was like, so Rob, did you catch the name of the phone? Did you, what was that again? Can you just mention that for the people that didn't see the stream today? And Ian was like, so what was the name of the phone? It was just, he said, and so then he said it once, and then he was like, he said it twice, he said it 3 times, and we were all just dying
Oh my
because
god.
he doesn't normally, he normally tries to keep it fairly friendly, at least for the first couple hours. And absolutely, he is, ask Lisa, he is a Targaryen.
Oh yeah. I always every time I see him, I just think of The Witcher.
Oh,
Oh, see, okay. You're being called out there, dude.
yeah. Raven is.
Raven's calling you out.
Yep.
The US invented the car. I thought the Germans did.
No.
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford.
He
had
did
first one?
he did the automated line, the assembly line. That's what he did.
Hold on.
Did he really? Who invented?
I think the first car was German. Yeah.
Hold on.
Rob is hot. He's also engaged now, which I'm trying not to hold against him. When he announced his engagement, I'm like, oh dang, half of
Oh.
chat's hearts are broken. Okay, which that didn't
What
sound
was that,
very
dear?
encouraging for us.
What was that, darling? Let me hear that.
Sorry, what was that?
It was Germany.
But
Of
we
course, it's
developed.
German. It's
Well,
always a German.
then it should be a German word then.
It's a Benz. 1888.
Wow, that was significantly before us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like that.
That looks remarkably like the Model T. That looks remarkably like Henry Ford's Model T.
Let's
That's
face it.
funny.
There was a lot of
Well, our first car was
Walking
made
around,
in 1893, so it was only 5 years later.
Oh,
it's not
I
that
thought
bad.
it was.
and also I
I
watched
had it like a
a
decade later.
I watched a documentary about the first powered flight. Turns out it might not actually have been the Wright brothers at all. It might have been a German 2 years earlier. Yeah.
I dare you to go to Kitty Hawk and say that.
I will. I absolutely will. But yeah, it was in newspapers and all sorts in 1901.
Who are you going to have for backup? Because you're going to need it. Listen, we Americans, we know that we're the best in the world. We do it up the biggest, the bestest, and we're just all of
Don't get
that.
me wrong.
And
It
you
was
can't convince us otherwise, can it?
No,
This-
we
this-
did.
this
No,
aircraft
we had
was-
the first successful powered airplane.
this
Wright brothers,
this
1903.
that but there are newspapers from 1901 reporting the crash of this aircraft.
So not a flight, it was a crash.
No, it flew from where it was and then it crashed. But yeah, it's I'll have to find the documentary. So I'm
First
sure it's on Amazon Prime
first
somewhere.
involving a powered aircraft was the crash of a Wright Model A aircraft in Virginia in 1908.
I will argue it. I will absolutely argue that. And if as soon as I find the source, I will show it to you.
First all-metal transport aircraft was invented, made its first flight in 1919.
Yeah, but let me just clarify that even though this aircraft was designed by a German, it was designed and built in America. He was an immigrant. So, I mean, either way, yeah, the first flight was in America. The first powered flight.
Just take the L, Mark. Just take the L.
I'm not taking the L.
You are taking the L. You already got your W.
You can
Now
gorilla
take the
grip
fucking
that.
L. Take
You
the
can
L.
gorilla grip that mother.
Yes, I did make the mistake of looking it up in the Urban Dictionary. Don't do that. That is an excellent name of a punk rock band. Very fitting. Lisa, the award goes to you tonight.
Yeah, there was a lot of legal shenanigans of the Wright brothers that. impacted
Listen,
things.
Americans don't take credit for, all of what's going on in the world. We never do that. That is never what we do. All right. We never take credit for things that we don't accomplish. Who are you kidding?
Yeah, we're like the Egyptians. We don't like to write about our mistakes.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm not going to comment. Otherwise, it'll be here all night.
And somebody's got to put Witch to bed. I mean,
Yes.
somebody has to do it.
1903. It's the Wright brothers, 1903.
Oh my
It
god.
was a German in 1901.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for coming tonight, everybody. Thank you. Apparently, Griff Kai is going to teach me how to not only take the pictures, but then have them available to post.
Oh
I
my
mean-
god, that's like super techie.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm in my 50s. I'm not even a boomer. I'm apparently a Gen X. I'm a Gen
What
X.
what year?
70. I was born in
Yeah,
1970.
That's a Gen X. That's a Gen X.
I married a boomer. I'm a Gen X, and I got a what's a 16-year-old? What?
They're on like the cusp of Gen Z.
She's on the cusp.
Or
She is.
alpha. There's like the Gen Alphas now. So I feel like it's like a new thing because there's Gen Z. I think Gen Zs are like in the they're like early 2000s, and now I think because I think millennials are from like 95. I would say like 95 to like 2010, and now I think 2010 on is like Gen Alpha. I don't know. I'm honestly just talking out of my ass.
I think I see some shade in here in Griff Guy's comment.
What?
6th grade level? Are we throwing some shade my way? Is this what we're doing?
Look, just because we teach middle school.
Love you too,
Although I
James.
don't teach any 6th graders. I don't have any 6th graders. I just have 7th and 8th. And then that one freshman class.
Daytona, thank you very much. All right, guys. Thank you for
Welcome,
coming.
Mhm.
And Griff
Thank you for
Guy.
the orgasms.
Okay, look, you. Good night, all. We'll see you next week, I hope.
Yay!
Bye.
Love you.
See you
Bye.
later.